And now, the Pocola Indians Network pregame show with your hosts, Randy Harvey and Patton Rasavong. This pregame show is brought to you by C&D Properties.
And good evening. We are here live at Tonitos. Is that how you say it?
Tonitas
Mexican Grill.
They're going to kick you out.
I know, right? Yeah, their food's great. We are here live with Coach Parker, Braden Hardwick, and Jackson Parker for the first ever coaches show, Pocola Coaches Show.
Welcome.
Me and Jason have been talking about doing this for probably 2 years, and we finally when able to get together and try to do this, see how it works out, see if everybody likes it, and then, we can keep doing it the next couple weeks. But I'm Randy, and this is Patton. Y'all usually hear our voices on the Friday nights or during the football games. But we're sitting here tonight at, how do you say it again?
Tonitas
Mexican Grill. So, guys, welcome. Congratulations on your game last week.
Appreciate it.
So let's go ahead and recap last week's game, look ahead to the next matchup, and we're just going to sit here and chat with y'all about what y'all did last week and what you're doing to get ready for next week. So I'll start off with you, Coach Parker. Can you walk us through some of the key moments from last week's performance?
Big thing is just all phases of the game were lights out. Offense, defense, special teams. We returned 3 punts for a touchdown. I mean, that's not happened since I've been here for sure. Braden took back 2, and then the real heads-up play. Both saw that there was nobody there and ran that kid out of bounds, and Ty just picked it up, ran out there. Jackson blocked a dude farther down there. Really happy with just the effort by all the guys on the team, just the intensity. The defense just swarmed everywhere, all over the place. I mean, they had negative yardage on the night, and, just defensively, our first team defense still has not given up a touchdown in 2 quarters of a scrimmage. When we took them all out in the 4th quarter against Antlers and then against Spyro Friday night, so real happy with the way our defense is playing. Offense was, great. We had a turnover there when we first got it. I think Ja was, wanting the big shot instead of just the quick pass that we had open. And, I get that, wanting to start out like that. But besides that, we had 15 offensive plays, including the one play we had with JV that got in, and they scored immediately. So not a bad night when you can put 72 points on the board and you have 15 offensive plays. So
yeah, and that's what we highlighted too during the games in the booth. We're like, hey, if the first team defense was on there for both games, it would have been a goose egg on both games. So very proud moment for the defense. I know you wanted to set the tone as far as the last interview, like, hey, defense is going to set the tone, and exactly did that. So it was something good to see as far as the defense flying all over the field, and we loved it. We know the saying goes, defense wins championships, right?
That's right.
So
that's true, and we've been putting points on the board all over the place and played some really good defense the past couple of years, but we've had some points scored on us against big run teams. And, that's where we're wanting to, especially this week, make a statement that, this defense is for real.
Yeah, that was one of the questions I was going to ask you. You're looking to improve going forward in the season.
What we're looking to improve?
Yeah, what you're looking to improve going forward from now.
I would say just the basics. We just want to be really good at what we do.
Sound football.
Yeah, we're not trying to – we have the defense in that we run. We have the offense in that we run. So, not a lot of new stuff to put in or anything like that. We just want to continue to get better at what we're doing. So, because if we concentrate on ourselves, and I've heard Braden say this, if we concentrate on ourselves, that's where it needs to be. And we feel like if we do that, ain't nobody going to touch us.
Yeah. We read the articles. I know Max Preps, Huddle, and all that. We know Vianne's the top 5 team in the state in 2A. And, of course, Pocola is top 5 team in the state also. As far as preparation, is it any different this week as far as versing Spiral last week? And the matchup, the magnitude of this, the whole state's going to be looking. Is there any different preparation on this?
you're still going to do the same things. I mean, obviously the intensity and the excitement and the things like that are different. You know, I'd be lying if I tried to sit here and coach speak you and like, oh, you know, you play the same every week. I mean, that's just not true. I mean, you know, Spiro's a rival. We know they're down, you know, this year. But, you know, we prepare the same way. I would say the biggest thing is just the level of intensity in practice and, you know, guys just going out there and excited, ready to play.
I bet these guys have circled that date right here, Mayan. It's almost payback week.
Hey, so players that we have here, we have the offensive player of the week from last week, Braden Hardwick. He had 3 receptions for 110 yards, 2 touchdowns receiving, and then he had 2 punt returns for a touchdown. And both boys here are seniors. Can you just give us like how your feeling is on these 2 boys? You've had them all 4 years.
You know, Braden, he got over here in 8th grade, and Jackson got here in 6th grade. Or 7th grade, excuse me. But, you know, the year Braden got here, Braden was the quarterback and Jackson was his main receiver.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting. You know, I was thinking about that as when you asked me to bring some guys on here because, you know, these 2 guys, the other people that are in the senior class, but, you know, these 2 really stick out in my mind. I mean, obviously I live with one of them, but,
right.
You know, I'm happy for what these guys have accomplished over the years. And, you know, I think a lot of people expected us to drop off after graduating, you know, some really good guys last year, but just not the case. You know, we added some pieces, but the guys that we had here are really hungry, you know, go out and prove and have a chip on their shoulder that there's not going to be a drop-off, there's going to be a pickup.
And it shows. It does show.
Absolutely. And, I mean, you see, one thing I think, you know, I'm really proud of these boys about is what we needed to clean up. We needed to clean up how we played and clean up the penalties. And, I mean, I think we had 4 penalties Friday night.
That is thing that me and Patton talked about that the last couple games, they have been some cleaner games compared to last year. So that's that's a major improvement because last year it really hurt us in some of the games where we had too many penalties that cost us yardage-wise, first down stuff. So, I mean, hopefully, we can keep heading in the right direction on that because it's been great so far this year.
Absolutely, and I mean, you know, we can say all we want to as coaches, but ultimately, you know, that's kudos to the kids because they're doing the right things and making it happen.
Braden, what do you think has contributed the most to your performance over the first 3 games?
Honestly, just mainly I would say the preparation, my teammates in practice. I try to have the best players that aren't on the starting offense go against me just to make me better, make everything more game situation like, you know. But other than that, I would just say the things you do outside, watching film, any extra workouts, and just bringing energy to the team. That's all needs to be done.
That's what you have been doing as a senior. What's been your role this year involving the younger players?
Be a leader.
Yeah,
that's the main thing. Coach right here has been pushing on me. My family's been trying to push it on me just to be more of a leader, verbal leader, have proper body language, and just when things are going bad, just let the team know that we're here for each other and that everything will be all right.
I've seen that in summer workouts. I went and watched y'all scrimmage over there in Sallisaw, and what I wanted to stress to Bennett when I noticed about you during the field and you is communication. Y'all talk so much on that defense when I was watching it, and that just brings everybody together and gets everybody on the same page. Absolutely, and I love that. So as far as your focus, I know you've watched film, you brought it up, but what do you think Bayan brings, and what is the biggest challenge this week?
I think in past years, I would say they've brought more physicality and aggressiveness. But I think this year, I know we're going to match that. We got some new pieces to our defense, and the preparation's been the same, but the mindset's been different. So we're going in the game to dominate.
Right.
That's all it is.
And last year, we know they have a big back as far as Mason Wright. Is the focus has been on him this week, or everybody we got to focus on wide receiver.
No, we're
not just
focusing
him.
on Vian as a team. They're not
Right.
one person; they have a whole team.
Absolutely.
Jackson, what's been the most challenging thing for you in practices this year? You know, being a senior, trying to be a leader.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm injury prone, but my leg is always kind of messing with me, so that's kind of my biggest challenge is just my knee. But I mean, I'm able to power through it, so that's not much of a big deal. But in terms of like challenges for like the whole team in practice, I mean, well, it was more of a challenge last year, but we had the wrong types. Like if we were on team offense, we had just all of our not best players on the other side of the field. Where this year we have, if you're a senior or a starter and we're on team offense or team defense, you're on the opposite side of the field so that we can get the best look that we can to improve our defense and improve our offense. And that has helped us so much this year. It's insane. It's probably our biggest thing. I would say it's our biggest thing in practice that helps us. It's competition.
And we've mentioned several times as far as being seniors and as far as the leadership, from week 1 to where we are now, as far as the team grown, has the team grown since the start of the season, you think, from week 1?
100%. Our main emphasis this year is obviously winning a state championship, but also becoming a family. And we say it every practice. We say it when we call it up, we say Indian pride, and then we say family after. And just mainly like everyone is coming close together and just being more of brothers more than teammates.
Absolutely.
Just becoming a whole family. It just helps us all play on the same page better.
That cohesiveness, I like it as far as that. Y'all really gel as much as a team, and I see the missing pieces that y'all thought that we would feel from last year. I think y'all filled it absolutely as far as that. So one question I wanted to direct to you, Coach Parker. I feel like if we're down 7 points, and we haven't been down this season, but if we go down 7-14, recent years, Coach Cannon, how much of an impact has he had on this offense and your coaching staff?
Huge. You know, Coach Cannon is a very intelligent guy. He's a lot more chill than I am, and unless the ref makes a bad call, and he just can't come off of it on that, and I have to pull him away on that. But man, Coach Cannon has been a godsend. I mean, like, I can't say enough good about that guy. I am not the most organized person in the world, to say the least, and he is the most organized person in the world, so that's very helpful. I mean, just there's not a part of our program that he hasn't helped out, and man, I mean, just so I can't say enough good about the guy. As far as, you know, from an offensive standpoint, you know, we really – the year before he got here, you know, we turned a corner and went more spread. And, you know, Austin Hardwick Braden's brother led the state in passing that year. And, you know, we really had a good year. But Coach Cannon really came in, you know, kind of been looked over as a person as an offensive coordinator. And I just wanted him to work with me originally, but it became very obvious early on I could just give the reins over to him, let him run with it. And that's saying a lot considering, you know, we led the state in passing the year before and averaged 50 points a game. Yeah. But, you know, for me, that gives me an opportunity to spend more time with the guys and just, you know, deal with the overall spirit of the team and make sure we're going in the right direction.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind it. It's almost a balance. You know, you can just focus on defense and everything else, and then he can focus on offense. So that was a big part. So we're glad to see Coach Cannon here. So hopefully he stays a long time as far as that, because we're breaking numbers on offense, really. It looks good, it looks fun, and it's fun as far as the crowd gets everybody involved as far as scoring points. So 72 points last week. I mean, I hadn't seen that in a while since being here in Pensacola. So big ups to Coach Cannon there.
I think we're going to take a break now, get a couple words from our sponsors, and we'll come back with the head coach, Jason Parker. You are watching the Indians Network inside the Indians Huddle. This with Jason Parker. We'll be right back.
Own a rundown or abandoned house and have no idea how to get rid of it? Give C&D Properties a call. They buy old, rundown properties and remodel them. Chris and Desi's mission is to help grow our community, and they are a proud supporter of the Pensacola Public Schools. Give C&D Properties a call today at 479-650-2010. We are ready to make a deal. Looking for a roofing company in eastern Oklahoma that will treat you like family? Standard Roofing offers services such as traditional roofing and repairs for commercial, industrial, and residential properties. For a free estimate, call 479-629-3073. Standard Roofing, a proud and honest local roofing company. Got a plumbing problem? Don't sweat it. In the River Valley, Lyons Plumbing is your go-to team. Need new pipes or just dealing with an emergency leak? We've got you covered. From construction to custom tile and everything in between. We handle all the insurance, bonding, and licensing, so you don't have to worry. Give us a call at 479-431-7719. In the hottest days of summer to the coldest days of winter, you want your HVAC system working properly all the time. In fact, you want your system inspected once a year to keep it in top shape. Maintenance, troubleshooting, or installs. Call JC Mechanical to get back on track. JC Mechanical, 479-65.
Hungry for bold, authentic flavors? At Tonieta's Mexican Grill, every dish is made with love and tradition. From sizzling fajitas to fresh street-style tacos. Taste the difference in every bite, with recipes passed down through generations. Come hungry, leave happy, only at Tonieta's Mexican Grill, where flavor feels like home.
All right, we are back here live. Or no, we're not live. I'm recording this. Someday, we wanted to try this out first, and then maybe next week or we can start trying to go live after we find out, So far, I think it's been going pretty good. Hey, we brought up Coach Cannon, and I wanted to ask you about Coach Little. He's new this year. He's the line coach, the offensive and defensive line coach. How has he helped out since he's been here with your line? And two-part question here. This week's matchup with Vian, to me, it's going to come down to the trenches. You're probably going to be facing the best offensive and defensive line you've faced so far this year. Just that's my opinion. But how's Coach Little been helping you out with your lines?
He's been doing a great job. I mean, Coach Little's been coaching 30 years at high level at some really good football schools, small school and then big school at Northside. The guys that we've had that he's been working with, we lost some guys, had some guys quit. And so early on, we just, we were behind the 8 ball as far as like with linemen. And so, he's been working with some young guys and some guys with not much experience, and it's taking some time to bring them along. But just that guy's work ethic is unparalleled. Gets after those dudes, knows what he's talking about. I go down there and, I'm not interjecting hardly anything at all. I'm listening and learning. And it's been really good for me because, up until we got Coach Cannon last year, for the previous 3-4 years, it was me and then lay coaches, and so I hadn't had anybody at the school, especially someone that's older. And that's what I was really excited about when we were able to hire him is
experience.
Experience.
I don't know if he'd like you calling him older.
Yeah,
he's experienced,
right?
Yeah.
And so he's somebody that I can talk to and get advice from because he's been there. And regardless if I'm the head coach or not, I don't know everything for dang sure. But anyways, just he's got a lot of insight into things, and he's a really cool guy too. I've enjoyed just hanging out with him in general too. He's a good dude.
Well, the line seems like they've been blocking for Posey, so he's able to get rid of the ball quick, and then the defensive line, he's in charge of them too, right?
Yes.
Defensive line has been tearing it up.
Yes, the two interior guys, especially Malachi. Malachi's been a great addition for us. Just super strong guy in the weight room and high motor, gets after it. But then on the edges, Braylon Henry and Jaden Berry, both of those guys are just ultra quick, fast, very strong in the weight room. And they're a problem. They are an absolute problem. They're hard to block because of their speed, but you're not going to bully those guys either because, they're some dogs. So They're just crazy good additions, and if you try to get to the outside, I mean, that's what I feel really good about with our matchup with Vian is that we've got speed everywhere, but it's not just speed now. We've got speed, and all of our guys are strong, weight room strong, football strong, and so I really like the matchup for those reasons.
Yeah, and I've been reading about that matchup. It seems like they got a 2 running back system, so I think we match up well as far as our defense. But, as from previous games, the point differential wasn't there. I feel like your team is going to get challenged. What are you hoping to learn from your team as far as after Friday night?
We're going to see what we're made of.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing is that I think there's been, just a number of times, not only this school but other schools, it's Vian.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it's just like, all right, it's Vian, and so you're supposed to be spooked. And, and I'm not taking anything away from them. That's a great program. I mean, it has been for years and years when I played against them. But, these guys, we've got to go match their physicality, like what Braden said. We've got to go out there and match their physicality. Things go bad. Maybe we get down a little bit. We can't sulk about it. It's time to, pick it up. And then we've been talking about that all year is that what's going to be the difference maker for us as far as, like, making a really long run into the playoffs is how we handle adversity.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been preaching and talking about that. And, it's going to come. And it has come in different ways. But, Friday night, we're going to have adversity hit. And just, how are we going to respond to it? I think the kids are ready for it. And, I know they're ready to go play physical.
Right.
I'm sure that after last year, we didn't hit a lick on defense last year. It was what it was. They rushed for like 7,000 yards in that game.
Yeah.
That ain't happening this year.
Right.
And so I'm excited to see these kids go out there and prove themselves.
I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm telling you, like the kids say, it's a different vibe this week. I feel it.
Totally.
I'm excited for it. We're all excited for it. So, we're just excited for the matchup as for, and I hope the town comes out and supports, make plans to be out there in Vian and show up early.
Yeah, it should be a packed house for both sides.
Absolutely. Hey, anybody that's listening to this, come out to the game. If you can't make it, watch the Indian Network, but we need everybody out. We need everybody out there to come and get loud and get crazy and support these boys and cheer them on.
Absolutely.
So I want to – you got any more
I
questions?
do got some bonus
Okay,
questions.
Go ahead.
And these are directed at the kids here. As far as that, Jackson and Braden, is there any pregame rituals that you have? You're 4 years in the program. I don't know if you change it up. Are you superstitious? Do you do the same thing? Do you eat the same thing?
Shoot, I usually do eat the same thing. I have my mom. She'll cook me some chicken pasta at home.
Right.
Take me a
some
little
carbs.
nap, and then we'll usually have to get back to the field house around 5 or so.
Right.
From there on, it's just get my mind right and just listen to some music and get ready for the game.
What about you, Jackson?
I usually just go home, eat some fruit, nothing like heavy on my stomach, but like eat some fruit, drink water with electrolytes in it, go to the field house, get taped, and then just make sure I'm locked in and not make sure no one's messing around with anybody.
Yeah.
Like we have music playing, but we can't be doing too much because
Right.
we have a game. But really nothing crazy. Just
Keep the
get
mic
something
there.
in me.
Keep the mic. You mentioned music, both of you. What's on your pregame playlist right now?
It's on because we got a giant speaker in the locker room, so
Right.
it's honestly just whatever's playing on there.
Whatever's playing?
Whatever's playing.
You don't have any specific that just say, hey, you know what, this locks me in, man. I'm ready to go.
I don't have nothing, man.
I got you. I got you. That's all I had for the kids.
All right. Well, I want to thank y'all for coming out this evening.
Thank you.
And trying this out, see how this works out. I hope we can try to keep doing this, and each week, come out here, talk about the games, the previous week, and then talk about the next matchup. This is our last non-conference game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we will be getting into conference next week, which will be, I think we start with Warner.
With Warner, yeah.
At
And
Warner.
then we got another number 1 team with Rejoice Christian coming
That'll
to
be a
town.
big week.
That's going to be a big one. Rejoice at home is going to be huge.
But
Can't
1 week
wait.
at a time. 1 week
That's
at
right.
a time.
That's
One
right.
week at a time.
Yeah.
We got Vian this week.
Yeah.
So, just again, thanks everybody that's watching. Thanks for joining us here for the Inside the Indians Huddle with Coach Parker. And we will – do you have something else?
No, I just want to say thank you guys for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know you are busy. You just came out of a softball game, but really appreciate you coming out with us. And this is giving everybody new content. This is new for us, new territory, but we really appreciate you guys. We appreciate Tonita's Mexican Grill for having us here. So y'all come out, support the town, come out Friday night, and be ready to go.
Hey, I'd also like to say, thank you to Victor. And if people don't know, man, Victor is a longtime supporter of Pecola football. Back when I was just here by myself, he had he probably still does have a mowing service for like two summers in a row. He'd have his guys come out and do the field and the sides and everything for me. And so I'm really indebted to him and appreciate him. So
absolutely,
y'all get a chance, come out and eat at Tonita's. Good food and a good guy.
I will say, when we were setting up, he wanted to know if he could get a jersey, a football jersey, and even if you have a helmet or something, he said he'd buy it from you or whatever. He wants to put up stuff on the walls. I'm going to get with Eddie. He wants to see if he can get some softball jerseys, basketball, football jerseys. He wants to put Pecola stuff up in this restaurant. So
right on. It sounds great. Can I get a free plate?
Yeah, for sure.
I probably could trade that out, yeah.
Right if there's no free food, we're just going to have to give him a girdle or some dirty socks. But
right. No,
all right,
we
guys.
can definitely do that. That'd be really cool to have in town like that.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, we definitely appreciate the support from the town. So it's different, but it feels good. So as far as the support for the town.
Well, again, guys, thanks. And we will hopefully we'll be here Friday night. Rain or wind or whatever they throw at us Friday night. Me and Patton will be setting up along with Aiden. And then we'll try to be back here again next Wednesday. Talk
Sounds
about
good.
it. All right, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank y'all.